Welcome back to Old School New School Podcast, episode 103.
Scott Old School.
I'm Chester and I'm New School, and today we will be talking about the Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
As Packer fans, I will say this. If you go around the league, if you ask somebody in Tennessee or St. Louis, who's the Packers' biggest rival? Most people say the Bears. This is incorrect. For the past 30 years, it's been the Vikings. Only because it hasn't been a rivalry.
Right, yeah.
This has been
I don't know about 30 years. I mean, 10 years...
25?
I would say more like 20.
Since Randy Moss, dude.
I'm talking about the Bears. Because the Bears and the Packers played in the 2010 NFC Championship against each other, so... I think that
was one season out of like
that was when they had Urlacher and that amazing defense. Like you can't say that the Bears didn't have some rivalry.
I'm not saying they weren't, but I'm just saying if you ask Packer fans, they're going to tell you that they hate the Vikings more than they hate the Bears. Only because it's been so competitive between the two teams. Bears has been lopsided. Lions were like. Kind of like the Lions.
Good. I mean, good for you guys. You guys haven't had a decent team in a while.
But sorry, this isn't a Packers podcast. It's the Vikings. But the true rivals of the Packers for at least the last 20 years, the Vikings.
The purple reincarnation of Satan.
Purple people eaters, man. Okay, Kevin O'Connell's the coach. Yeah. They were second in the NFC North, 14-3.
Very good record.
Sam Darnold is out. JJ McCarthy is in. And I think that is the biggest question mark.
I think that it is either going to be very similar to what we saw with Sam Darnold with this very good play because of this, not discrediting, but as in it just boosts how you play as a quarterback when you have very good receivers around you. Or it could go terribly wrong. And it could end very badly. I think the real question mark is, does JJ McCarthy win you games? I think that's going to be the huge question mark. Because Sam Darnold, in that wildcard game, did not bring them to the win or even close to the win. He didn't look good when he played the Rams. So,
and I think the Vikings made the right decision.
Yeah, I think so too.
You can't pay Sam. You know his limitations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get him off his spot. He's a mess.
Right.
And Vikings have a great offensive line.
Right, yeah.
They've got great receivers.
Yep.
In terms of, is J.J. McCarthy at the level of Sam Darnold? I don't think he quite is yet, but there's a chance he could get there. It'll be interesting. The first 5 or 6 games will be very interesting for the Vikings.
Yeah, I think it'll show you what difference between the two quarterbacks there is. I think
McCarthy can run a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Darnold wasn't running any place, so that's another element. They were top 10 in both offense and defense.
Yeah, their defense is amazing.
Defense is great.
And their offense is good as well.
As I said, I think they made the right decision. That you can't pay Darnold that crazy numbers, especially when you drafted a kid to come in.
Yeah, right.
And was meant to be, he got hurt last year. And no one expected Darnold to have that breakout season. And good for him.
Yeah.
But as we said, with the Seattle team, it's going to be a little bit more different out there than it was playing behind this great offensive line and having Justin Jefferson with nobody within 20 yards of him.
Right.
Because he's just great.
Or 3 defenders trying to guard Justin Jefferson. Someone else is wide open because the entire defense doesn't want him to catch the ball.
He can't... I don't think they can... as I said, it all depends on McCarthy, where this team goes.
Yeah, I think...
And it'll either be great or it won't be great.
Yeah, I think so too. I think your biggest thing, if you're the Vikings, is division. You beat everyone in your division except the Lions. You lost the Lions twice. Unless they lost the Bears. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't think they did that.
No, I don't think so.
But you lost the Lions. Can you beat the Lions And in general, can you win that NFC North? Because the NFC North is a very powerful division right now. And it's like, can you keep that second spot with a rookie quarterback? I would consider him a rookie quarterback as he didn't play last season. Can he keep you there?
Yeah, and that's the question everybody wants to know about. And as I said, those first 6 games going to teach us a lot.
Exactly.
Like, is he going to be Will Levis or is he going to be Jaden Daniels? Like
right, yeah,
like,
you don't know.
You never know. If he doesn't do well, questions start getting asked, and then you have internal team issues. Like if he plays great, you're in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough division.
It is.
Like I mean, listen, they beat the Packers twice last year. They beat the Bears twice. They lost to the Lions. But none of these games, none of the division games are gimmies.
Yeah.
You can win or lose any of these games, and I think that's true for the entire.
I would agree.
NFC North, like they're gonna get beat up, and it's funny, we saw it at the end of the Packers, Vikings, Lions, all in the playoffs. None of them got to the championship game, and that's matchups. That's lots of things. Overlooking people, like I think the Lions went into that Washington game saying we're
not sure who Jared Goff really is.
The Vikings lost twice to the Rams. Once in the regular season and once in the playoffs. Yeah. And that's just because the Rams had a great scheme.
Yeah, they knew how to. Yeah, they knew how to move him. And the defense is very good.
And it helps to have great edge rushers.
Yeah, when your rushers are good.
That's a big benefit.
Yep.
I think we talked about this with the Packers. Who knows what this division's going to end up being like. 3 teams have a great shot of winning this division.
I would say you can even argue that all four teams have a good shot of making the playoffs. I think that's something you can say. Like you can confidently say that.
Yep. I think it'll take an awful lot for the Bears to win the division. I don't see that happening.
Right, but they're definitely going to move up from their 4 and
somebody's got to come in fourth place in this division.
Right. Yeah.
And that team could have 10 wins.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who knows? Yeah. If last year, these teams haven't changed that much. I mean, Detroit lost some coordinators. Yeah. See what happens there.
But you didn't lose your main guy. Like they still have Dan Campbell, who I think is a good coach and also can be a questionable coach. So, I think that the Vikings will take a step down. I think maybe more of a 12-5 finish.
Still great.
But I still think they will be good.
Still great. 12-5, like most any team.
Yeah.
From top to bottom, fans would be happy with 12-5.
Right, yeah.
I can see that too. Like, you can see it just like last year. 3 teams could get in from the north again. Mm-hmm. But it's gonna be a fun division to watch for sure. And I think the Vikings are gonna be right there. Mm-hmm. That's.
I think that's it. To be honest with you,
if I'm a Vikings fan, I'm excited. Yeah. Like, you're hoping that McCarthy is the answer for the next 15 years.
Right.
You never know. You're taking a little bit of a gamble, but it was the gamble I thought that made sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. That's it.
I think that's it.
Vikings fans, let us know.
Yeah.
Other than that, peace.
Peace.